Well, bear's open now, but we already got one. So yeah, deer on the first.
Oh, okay. Wow, you got a bear. Nice.
My brother got a bear on my tag, but yeah.
Right
How big was the bear?
Well, bear's open now, but we already got one. He didn't weigh it, but he figures around 350, somewhere in there.
350 pounds. That's a good sized bear.
Yeah, it wasn't the one we were trying to get. There's a big old boar that's been around for about 5 years. Big saggy guts on him. He's got to be close to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
We were trying to get him to that way because once he's gone, then the younger ones can move into his position, and it keeps the bear population healthy, right?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
But sometimes the big old boars like him, they find the cubs and kill them, right? But deer's on the thing. I got to tell this guy he's got 3 days this week, and then I'm gone.
There you go.
So yeah, you want to be there for opening day.
Yeah, and plus Thursday I got to be on the reserve anyway because it's the 30th and they're doing a big thing for all the children, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head home Wednesday after work, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any family members on the reserve, Rick?
Oh yeah. So my sister's married to an Anishinaabe who's on the reserve.
Okay.
And then all his family's on there, and then I got cousins on another reserve on the island.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice to have your family close like that, eh?
Yeah, it's a sad reason that we're getting together, but it's a good reason too, you know?
Well, yeah, for sure.
But unfortunately, I'm not going to film it because I think it's something it's a little disrespectful, so I'm not going to bother.
Oh, private, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not going to bother. But I might film a little bit of the pre-hunting stuff, like not the actual hunting part, but just some of the prep work and
Yep.
Stuff. So what do you guys got up to this weekend? Anybody do anything exciting or?
Hugh just was telling us he got some cinematic footage.
He did.
Yeah, I went out to Blakeney Rapids and I finally got my my FPV drone perfectly tuned, got my HD camera on there, and I was like cruising right over the water, and beautiful.
Awesome.
Yep, yeah, really nice.
Great.
Hopefully I'll have a video up this week.
Well, the one thing about it is it's probably fantastic raw, but when you get done with it, it'll be cinematic.
Yep.
Because you are the master at editing.
Yeah. I just need a computer that's what I'm going to have to buy a new computer this year. Mine are just so freaking slow. It's just ridiculous.
I got 328 gig SD cards almost full. I gotta start figuring out editing. I have to.
Wow.
Hey, you when I get around to it, I got your phone and thank you. But
good.
But it does not. It's older and it will not update to allow me to download the Mimo app on it. So I'm gonna I search and says nope because it's the wrong software whatever on there. So you want me to send that right back to you or?
Sure, why not? Okay, so I'm sorry about that, Paul. That's too bad.
That's okay. I understand. I do understand. Your heart was in the right place. The equipment just didn't respond.
Bummer.
But yeah, I'll put that back in the mail to you.
Okay. Just send it the cheapest way possible. Don't worry about insurance or anything. If it gets lost, it gets lost. It's no big deal.
Because it's a nice phone. If somebody, what service was that on?
Oh, I don't even know. It's locked and probably impossible to unlock. But for something like a little monitor or something, it'll work fine. Yeah,
if somebody needs it for a monitor. But it wouldn't download the. And I tried, and I went online and looked, and they said nope.
Oh, okay. Do me a favor though, before you send it back, just make sure you've unsigned out of the iTunes or whatever, so that I can wipe it again.
I never signed into anything other than just try and download.
Well, if you didn't sign in, how do you know you can't download stuff? Because that's how you download stuff on the iPhone, right? You've got to sign in with your iTunes account.
Okay.
To be able to update everything.
Yeah. All right. So what maybe you'll have to tell me how to do that.
Okay. Yeah, because maybe it will work for you.
Yeah. Well, I must be signed in because when I turn it on, it comes right up, and I have to put my password in.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Well, then
guys.
you've signed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Morning, Rob.
Good morning, Rob.
Hey, hang on, I can't see who's there in a minute.
And Jade,
Hey, hey,
JDS.
you. Hey,
Hey,
Rick.
Wesley. What's up, Wesley?
Hey, Hugh, JDS was first.
JDS. What's up, man? How you doing? You first again, brother. How do you do it? He's amazing.
So, Rob, how are things across the pond?
Oh, yeah, they're all right.
We've been keeping Dave in the dark a little bit here, but maybe his future looks like it will be bright.
It's lighting up.
Hang on, I'm just trying to load things up a minute.
That's okay.
I gotta go, gentlemen.
Hey, Rick, thanks for popping in. Maybe we'll see you again. Roger's going to be doing the live tonight instead of me.
Hey,
Alrighty.
JDS. Sorry, Rick, you going here?
I'll pop in
Is that
tonight.
what I said?
Yeah, Rick's got to go. He's on the job.
Yeah, all right.
He doesn't like them ginger Welshmen, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Your gingerness offends him.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sam. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Hayden.
Sam,
Sam.
Hayden, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Hugh, what do I do? Just take and tell it to go back to factory settings, or?
Yes. And to do that, you'll have to log in with your iTunes password to do that. That's why I'm asking you, because I can't do it for you.
Okay, I'm going. I just turned it on now. Let me see what it.
Yeah, you just go to general settings and then scroll all the way down to the bottom.
It's still coming up.
Okay. Oh, Rob, I got some really good cinematic FPV footage yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Where
yeah,
was that
epic.
to?
Blakeney Rapids. I was cruising over the rapids and, oh, man, just amazing.
Oh, wicked. Did
Some of
you
the best footage.
Did you see the list of the ones I bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think? They seem any good?
Yeah, absolutely. All the
okay.
iFlight stuff is good. Now, you remember yesterday I sent you an email about the control link. The reason I ask of whether it's DJI is because if it's not DJI, you need a separate controller and separate goggles.
Yeah, no, they are all to go with the DJI system.
Oh, okay. And do you have the DJI controller?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good. Then you're set.
yeah.
So I go to general settings.
Yep. General settings. Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Yep. Reset.
Yep. Reset everything.
And,
Reset all settings.
Yep. And erase content.
all contact, or do I want to erase all content and settings?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
And then it's going to ask you to sign in with your iTunes account to do that.
Screen, enter 3. Main board.
Erase iPhone. Is that what I want?
Yep. Rob, did you get yourself a GoPro mount for your FPV drone?
Yes, and
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I'll speak about it another time to you.
Okay. You got lots of good toys. I can't wait to see what you do with all this stuff. It'll be
Oh
fun.
God, I know. I feel so sick today. The money left my account.
I bet. I bet.
Honest to God.
You know what that's like.
It was horrifying.
Well, I don't know if I told you, Rob, the other day. So I finally got all my drones fixed. Like I've been fighting with drone problems for 2 months now, right? All summer.
Yeah.
And so I got this one drone finally fixed. It was the last one. I thought, oh, I'll go get my camera. I'll take a nice picture of it. I have a really expensive camera, $1,200 Canon 80D, and went to get the camera, and the fucking camera's broken.
Oh, you joking?
No reason. It's almost brand new. No reason at all, and it just doesn't work.
Oh,
Aggravating.
that sucks.
Yep. I'll have to send it back.
Yeah,
for
if it
repairs.
wasn't no luck, if it wasn't bad luck, you'd have no luck at all.
I know. But at least I've learned a lot this year. You know, I've learned how to fix and repair and tear a drone down and put it back together. And that's the one good thing about all this hassle is my skills at fixing drones has really, really improved this year.
Yeah. I don't think I enjoy doing my cars and things. I just don't think the FPV thing is for me.
Yeah, it's a
I
pain
mean-
in the ass.
I'm looking forward to trying the DJI FPV
Yeah.
because of all the
For sure.
fail safes.
Exactly.
But apart from that, I don't think I'm much interested in the other things.
Yep. No, I totally get it. It is
Hey,
quite an
Thank
endeavor.
you, Sam. I got a couple of them.
I got a question for you, Hugh. I put it in.
Yep.
And it says new Apple ID password.
What do you mean new ID?
It's just what it says. It says new Apple ID password, and it wants me to put in a password and put in verify.
Morning, Mr.
Well,
Hodges.
And it must
AZ.
be 8 characters long.
Did you not sign in with an iTunes account?
I thought I did. Must have, because it took my password, but
Can you
how about if I put in password like 1 through 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
hold on, hold on. Can you hold the iPhone up to the screen for a second?
Yeah.
I can see what's going on.
See if you can see it.
2020.
Yeah, can you go back one step, Paul, just so I can see what's happening?
If I hit cancel, it just takes it off the screen.
Okay, hit cancel for a second, and then let's go back to the erase content and settings.
Okay. Reset all settings. Let me
You
see.
want to?
Let me turn the overhead lights off and see if you can see the screen now. Oh, no.
And a 3v2.
There. Okay, just give it a second to. Okay, so we erase content and all settings. That's what you want. Erase content and all settings.
32-bit mainboard.
And then tell me what it does after that.
Wants a passcode.
Okay. Your iTunes passcode.
Okay, I put that in. And it's
Okay.
and then it comes up to this. I don't even
Can't see it. And it says, what does it say? I can't read it.
In red, it says erase iPhone.
Yes. Click that.
When I click that,
Original firmware.
it says Apple ID password.
Okay, put in your Apple ID password.
I went and looked it up. And it was, I last used it. Let me make sure I don't have it in here anywhere else in my book. Apple ID. Okay.
V1.3.
Let's give it a shot. Here we go.
AZ, do you have any Enders? Ender
Morning,
3.
AZ. That work?
Yep, it's doing it.
Okay. There you go.
There you go. And thank you. For everybody in the chat. What we're trying to do is out of the kindness of his heart, Hugh sent me an old iPhone that he was using because it would make it easier for me to use my DJI Pocket.
Yeah.
But it also isn't a new enough version to handle the Mimo app,
Oh,
and it wouldn't take the Mimo. So
Are you going to buy a new phone?
I ordered an adapter so that I can use what I have with the
Okay, that works. Here you go.
yeah. Yeah, it's doing it. So it's slowly the little line is going
Perfect.
across slow, and
We're all set then. That's all I needed you to do. Yeah.
and again, Hugh, thanks for your generosity. It just didn't
Oh, no
work.
problem, bud. I'm sorry it didn't work for you though.
Just didn't work in this particular case.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to swap to iPhone, even though I don't want to.
To run your DJI drones.
Yeah, just to run everything. I'm really anti DJI.
Anti-Apple?
But yeah, Apple.
Oh, we'll suck you in, Rob. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. It's just
We'll treat you real nice, us Apple people.
yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Rob, and because I have iPads. An apple a day keeps the bad guys away.
Oh, it's over here, it's the doctor away. But
Well, here in Canada, an apple a day keeps the windows away.
There you go.
the Windows.
Yeah, windows.
Because Windows is
Oh,
the
Windows
operating
operating.
system
Oh,
of it.
yeah, it's all right. Sorry. Stupid me. I was
Hey,
thinking the
good morning,
windows in your
Maddie.
house.
Novice Quads, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Okay,
Oh my God.
it
Morning,
went back.
Lawrence.
It went back. Hue to the startup screen. It starts flashing different names.
Right on. Sam Frieden says, "No, Rob, don't fall for it." Yes, come to the dark
No, I
side.
know.
We have cookies here with our packs.
Okay, I'll get that out in the next day or so. To
Oh yeah, no rush, Paul. No rush. You got my address?
well, it should be on the box, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay,
Should be.
because that's what I'll do is I'll just put it right back in the box again and send it to you.
Okie dokie.
Easy.
What's up, Lawrence? How you doing, man?
Hey, Novice Quads. Hey, how you doing? Maddie's here. Sam Hayden is still here.
Arte. Yeah, so today I'm trying to edit footage. The Insta360 cameras, they produce huge files and they're really hard on my old computer to
Yeah.
manipulate. So
That's what you got now. Have you the Insta360?
That's who you flew that with?
yeah. And my experience is the GoPro's much better. It's a better camera.
Yeah.
No, the stabilization's better. Like you
Yeah.
get smoother, nicer footage out of the GoPro and the Real Steady app than you do with the Insta360 stuff. But now the Insta360 camera I'm flying is not the 360-degree view. It's just like a GoPro clone, basically, for an FPV drone.
So it was the first camera that they came out with before they did the 360-degree one.
No, this is actually the latest camera. It's
Really?
it's stripped down and it has no, like, instead of being like 120 grams, it's only like 26 grams. It's
Okay.
designed to be put on small FPV drones.
How's the stabilization in that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The GoPro's much better, I think.
Okay.
Smoother. It's just a little smoother. Yeah. And you get better dynamic range on the GoPro and I think a little less noise too. So it's better. GoPro's better, period.
That sounds cool, Lawrence. You go get it, bud. He's on his way to go dive a building.
Oh, nice. Sam says, Hugh, I may end up picking up an iPad mini to fly with. Oh, there you go. That's how it starts, Sam.
I know. I'm going down the same route, Sam. Bloody
Oh, you heading
things.
to AZ in Vegas? Cool. Yeah, I worked in Vegas for 2 months on a project, Sam. That was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna see if I can't reset my camera just by stopping and starting it. If not, I'm gonna have to do something.
Maddie, I got the SMO 4K. It's essentially the 1R stripped down with no case, or well, it's got a case, but a minimal case.
Yeah, what's that peanut thing? Is that any good?
Again, it's the Insta360. It's for FPV drones. But my choice would be buy the stripped down version of the GoPro.
Ah, okay. Well, you can buy the stripped down version, can you?
Oh yeah, the Gep RC makes them. Beta FPV makes them. You see, I'll pull up the link.
Okay.
They call them naked GoPros.
Yeah.
And
I know.
like
Obviously, you tried. I
yeah,
wouldn't say
I built
tried.
mine.
Sorry,
Yep.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yep. No, mine worked fine, but it just didn't last very long.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Let's see. Gep RC naked GoPro.
Hey, thanks, Novice, for coming in, and we will see you all later.
Yeah. Have a good day, Lawrence.
Hey,
See you,
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
You had a
Hi,
great
Lawrence.
you had a great show last night, Lawrence. I was lurking in the background while I was editing, and it was lively. It was informative. Good job.
I always like those guys.
So Rob, there's a link in the chat for the
Yeah, I
naked
just
GoPro. That's what those are good for, like, if you're trying to stay under sub 250 grams. Those are really nice
So,
because
yeah.
they take a lot of the weight away.
Wow, still not cheap, are they really?
Oh no, they aren't cheap. Did I show you? So this is what I'm flying now.
No, I think are they GoPro? Yeah. I think
That's what
I'll
I'm
just
flying.
stick with GoPro and just be done with it instead of having different
Oh yeah,
There you go, Rob. You see the
different
monitor?
names.
well that's the sub 250 gram Cinewhoop. That's the Beta FPV 95X and the SMO 4K
Oh.
camera, and all that weighs about, like, I don't know, 190 grams or something. So you can fly that anywhere.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's nice, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a nice little rig.
Hey, Ronnie, Stella.
Go Fish, Stella.
Hey, Go Fish. How are you?
Look, Go
Morning.
Fish. Toy Man, what's up?
Hey, Ron. Hi.
Okay, Paul. Well, thanks. At least you popped in, buddy. And Ron's here. Toy Man?
Yeah, you send him a link. Sometimes he comes in.
I don't think I have his.
I haven't got his email. I got
I got Stella's, but
yeah.
let me see if I'm going to go look.
I'll just ask him Ron, do you want a link to come in? If he does, I can send it to Stella and she can forward it on.
Yeah, Sam, I had a good time working in Vegas. When I was there, I rented a Jeep and I drove off into the desert. I mean, stuff like you've already done. You've done lots of that when you lived in Arizona. But that was my first time back in the 90s. It was awesome.
Hey, you.
Yes, Dave.
I have a daughter in Vegas, and she's got a
Oh.
Jeep Patriot.
There you go.
And she likes to head out to the desert with her friends.
That's the daughter that she's a school teacher and an exotic dancer.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
School
I
teacher
always-
and an exotic dancer?
Yeah.
No, he's lying.
That's
She's
what
a
Dave
school
told us the
teacher.
other day.
So she's naughty and nice.
She's not a teacher.
Oh, come on.
I was only joking, Dave.
He's always busting my balls.
Dave, your secret's safe with us. We won't tell anybody.
I think he was
Hey,
breaking your
Roger.
ovaries there.
Roger's in the parking lot.
All right.
Who's this Roger Martin guy busting up our party?
Ah,
The hell is this guy?
Hey, Roger.
okay, AZ. I think I'll bother Kim later if he's about.
AZ has all the toys, man.
Yeah, I got a problem with my printer.
Uh-oh.
Again?
Different one.
Oh.
Rob, is your nozzle clogged up again?
Yeah, no.
I
It
told
keeps
you how to
wanting to
fix
run
that.
at 900 and something odd speed.
God,
The thing's nearly taken off.
I'm a little bit terrified about getting into 3D printing, to be honest.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe I will too. I don't know.
You will.
It's
I
kind of
know
like
what
fixing
you're
the
like.
drones. You know, like,
Is that the next step for you then, Hugh?
well, I want to be able to build parts for my drones, Paul. That's the only reason I would do it. I
Sure.
don't really
Well,
want to get into it as a
It's
hobby.
a natural because, you
Yeah.
like to fly FPV, and so there's always this part or that widget or whatever you need,
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to build camera mounts and different things so that I can film, right?
Right.
Yeah, then all the frames and the other bits and pieces, and
Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of things. you can
it's
do.
just endless.
Yep. I'm actually very, very glad I got into FPV because it's become a very enriching hobby. Like I've learned a lot of different things, and it's just it's just good for your brain to be doing stuff like that.
Yep. Everybody that's in the chat, thanks for being here. Roger is sitting in the parking lot waiting to go into the dentist to get an adjustment done on his teeth. And so we're kind of covering for Roger this morning. Hopefully he'll get back in time to pop in and say hello on the panel. But Roger will be on this evening at 6 o'clock.
AZ, do you recommend like the Ender 3 Pro V2 or whatever? Is that one you like? I would want to buy just one. Like, I don't want to get a collection of 3D printers like a lot of you guys. Like, I know that's, kind of a progression. I want to just find one to just print, stuff for drones. That's all I'm looking for. Tell you what's raining here today. Now, if I had a splash drone, I'd be going flying, but otherwise, forget it. I'm still waiting for Paul to buy that splash drone one of these days, man.
You know what? The sad part is you have raised the splash drone to such a level that even if you won one, I think you would be disappointed. Because, the anticipation and the desire often isn't what it is.
You're probably right.
Just over by you in a minute, Paul.
Not a problem. Not a problem. That's a big printer.
Which one?
The one you've been working on is behind you, because we get a full view of it now. That's a good sized printer.
Oh yeah. This one's a V Ender 3V2. This one. It's a great printer.
Well, the thing of it is it sounds to me like that when you do printing, it's almost like FPV flying. You got to be prepared to do a little bit of tweaking here and there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had an ounce of problem with this one.
Because of all the moving parts and all the intricacies of it, I'm sure that you have to tweak it now and then.
Oh yeah, Kim and Rob are always playing with their nozzles, you know.
Yeah, Hugh, you will be good at that.
Yep.
Because Hugh has the patience. I don't have the patience for that stuff.
I don't really have the patience, but I kind of borrow it occasionally to do stuff and then give it back.
Oh, shit.
Paul, you don't know how many times I've put my drones on a wooden block and thought about picking up my Viking axe and just cracking down on the bastards. So many times. So many times.
Well, at least you got your wits about yourself and you didn't do it.
I'll tell you what, though, if I ever do it, I'm going to film it. I think it'll make a good video.
Yeah. Yep.
That was all I said when I was going to do mine.
Yep.
I was ready to take an axe to it, a hammer.
Wow, I'm kind of anxious to show you guys that good footage. I just wish it would finish processing. It's literally going to take hours.
Really? You can't show the raw?
No,
Oh.
too big. The files are huge. They won't stream.
Okay.
Like the one file is 10 gigs. Yep. So I gotta do all the massaging before I can share them. That's
Okay,
another nice.
Sam, thanks for stopping in, my friend, and you have a good day at work.
He's off, Sam, is he?
Yep.
I'll see you, Sam.
See you, Sam. Okay, Mini Prusa.
See you later, Sam.
Hey, Z, how's it going, buddy? You know, I know you've been recovering, and I hope it continues. You were doing good the other day, yesterday, I think it was. So I hope it just continues and takes care of it. So what's that new mini, Hugh, that everybody's talking about? Not
The Hubsan Zeno or something?
Yeah,
No, the Autel Evo.
Autel Evo.
Oh, Autel Evo.
Yes.
Oh,
Typed in 2 days.
Yep.
okay.
And it's going to have collision avoidance and all kinds of sensors on it, right? And it's still going to be sub 250.
250, yeah.
Cool.
It's still not working.
Okay, coffee time.
Yes, please, everybody, make sure you hit the like button.
Then
Evo Nano, Maddie says. Yep. The
Oh,
Autel
Nano.
Evo Nano. Yep.
Nice. They didn't use the word mini. Thank God.
Nope. Nano.
yeah, there's a
Friggin'
nano. There's a nano and a light, I think, or whether or not they're both the same words. But yeah, it's got forwards and backwards and up and down obstacle avoidance, I think. 4K and all the bull crap.
When I was down flying the two ships I did yesterday, the last ship I ran into a guy that was flying a Mini 2 down there,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he was just getting used to flying it. And he was from Troy, which is a suburb of Detroit, the west side. And he's 24 years old. He's over here. He's an engineer working for Chrysler from Taiwan.
Wow.
Nice young man, and we had a nice little chat, and he was asking me questions about this and that and other things. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be back in just a little bit.
Okay, Dave.
Okay, see you soon, Dave.
All right.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's out of here.
Oh, they have a nano series and then the light series, which is the size of the A2S.
2S. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So the Nano is smaller, like the mini size.
Yeah,
And the
the
light
light must be.
must then be a little bit bigger between, you know?
Yeah. Crazy. Do you read it, Paul?
What's that?
What AZ put in there?
Hey, there's my celebration of my holiday right there on screenshot.
Oh, cool.
That's the parade portion. Pick the trash up. I walk my trash across the street. And then here in the barrels I have here, that's all yard waste from when the big storm. That gets picked up by a different truck.
Oh, here's trouble.
Who's troubled? Mr. Jackson? Mr. Chris? Lost girl, how you doing? Angie, how's the thing going in the FPV section?
Oh, Angie's here, is she?
Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie.
Angie says, how you doing, Hugh?
Cannot complain. Cannot complain.
Nobody listen anyway, do they?
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's about the way it is here. Mia loves me, but she just, when I complain, she looks, it gives me that look like you don't even know what it's even like to complain as a dog. So, right, me? Yeah. You're a good girl. You're such a good girl. I think that Hughes Annabelle has taught Mia how to get her cookies.
Uh-oh.
She just came over here and gave me that look. She wants cookies. She gets these little peanut butter type snacks. Let me take a look here, where the hell that ship's going. I think that ship right there is turning around. I'm pretty sure he's down south of just south of the government docks, the Sarnia.
It looks like he's doing a little pirouette in the middle.
Yeah, he's turning around slowly. I think he's headed for Sarnia. Let me see. Yep, heading for Sarnia. He has to turn around and go in there going upstream, and he's headed downstream. So that's why he's doing a 180. Everybody, thanks for coming in to the chat. And thanks for being here. Yeah, Angie, we're all hanging in here. Hugh's hanging in, Dave's hanging in, I'm hanging in. Rob, of course, is always here to cheer us all up. He brings the
I had time to.
and Chris Jackson keeps trying to come in. There he is in his truck. And it looks like he's
I'm in the shit box.
still in the yard. Huh? No, you're not in the yard. Well, that's a narrow little road with trees on one side.
Yeah, I'm in traffic. Sitting in traffic.
What the hell? That's a big truck.
So what's going on?
Well,
Hey, Mr. Jackson.
Rob and
What's up,
Dave,
Welsh?
Rob and Dave have been very entertaining. Roger is sitting. Last we knew, he was waiting to get into the dentist to get an adjustment on his
Right.
teeth. And
Morning, Chris.
What's up, Ennis?
I'm like,
Dave was sitting here earlier this morning. I says, "Wonder where Chris is. Where's Chris? Where's Chris?"
Hey, Angie, I hope you're doing well.
Go ahead, Chris.
I'm around town. That's for damn sure.
How far away from the yard are you?
I'm probably about 40 minutes from the yard. I'm about an hour away from where I need to be. 48 minutes.
And it's just sitting there.
Well, this light down here it's at an intersection. And it's so damn long on each side, you never know. Then it's short on this side. And it's school bus time, and everybody's trying to go to school. And it is what it is.
Good morning, Chris. What's up?
Well, you
Hey, Hugh, how do you do?
Not too bad.
I'm going to where the hell am I going? Centerville, Virginia.
Centerville.
Centerville.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. This rating is Manassas and all that shit's all intertwined.
Yep. My friend used to work at
That's
a
it.
quarry or something there.
Yeah, forever get this late down here.
Now he may be going. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's pilings over here, and you see that where he sometimes stops in there, and because he's backing up now, and he delivers stone. Swings the boom out and delivers stone to that stone yard.
Stupid. They ain't follow his ass no more. Too slow.
Wow, look at the lineup coming the other way too.
Yeah. Time to roll.
Yeah. Yep. So Chris, any new planes in the future there? Or?
I got a jet I haven't picked up yet. I gotta go pick it up today or tomorrow.
I want to see that. I do.
What's that?
I've been waiting to see it.
Rob's
What do
been
you think?
Rob's been waiting with anticipation to see it.
Yeah, we got a couple of them. I didn't flew the F-16. It's still sitting on the table. It's all put together. Just I had a couple planes in the van, and if you're in the van, sometimes we'll just put another one in, and instead of take them all out, I'm just lazy. That's all.
Well, I can understand you probably, if and when you do move and you get some property to have your own landing field and flying field, that'd be heaven for you, wouldn't it?
That'd be the ticket. Yeah, build me a 3-car garage. That'd be set.
Just go right out back and fly.
Yep.
Just
Otherwise you got to load up and go there, you know?
Yeah, plus most of my stuff's in the basement. You gotta. That's why I don't really fly the real big ones, because it takes like about a half an hour to just get them out of the damn basement. And then when you get to the field, you got to put them all together. And
Yeah.
a lot of times I ain't got no time for all that. I'm just ready to go and fly and be done.
Hey, Mike, nice to see you. Welcome. Next time you say hello, you will be part of the club.
Hey, Kim.
And yesterday, it was sitting around the house not figuring, but when I went to get my 107, get Mason's 107, and eventually try to start a business.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm the kind of person, I gotta put everything on paper. I gotta do the plan, what I want to do, how I want to do it. Then I will activate it. But it'll probably take me about 6 months to a year before I get it all the way I want it.
Well, the thing of it is what you can do in spare time. And I know you don't have a lot of it, but you could.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you get a program like Remote Pilot 101, you only have to buy one membership in its lifetime, and they update it all the time, so that every time you go take, every 2 years, you got to take your reoccurring test online.
Right.
Or if you ever have a question, you just go there, and they're very good at explaining stuff.
Okay.
The first time I got my 107, they didn't have anything like that. The second time I bought the reoccurring. And if you go to do that, Chris, there's a discount code. It's normally like $149 or $159, 69, something like that. You get 30 or 35% off, and it's only a one-time fee. If you use the discount code Heron18, Heron, Heron,
Okay.
18. And it's a lifetime. Once you buy it, you own it.
Okay. Because I'm gonna get Mason done first.
Yep. Well, and besides that would give Mason something to study on.
Right. Because they just did a short film, him and my daughter, and it turned out real good. I can't show it, but because I don't have the access to show it. But it was like a 72-hour short film that you had 72 hours to get it done. So So they worked on that for 6 minutes. It took them almost 2 days to get all the footage and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it turned out good. Mason did a good job on using the Mavic Mini 2,
Yep.
and
Well, you know, that Mavic Mini 2 is just astounding for how good the video is. For
Yep.
being such a small little camera.
he was he was real low. He wasn't high up. He was low,
Yep.
damn near in the grass and through the woods and shit.
Yep.
But he got what she wanted, and so yeah. And like I say, I've been thinking about myself. I know a lot of builders. I know a lot of law enforcement,
Sure.
and I know a lot of people. I might as well, put them to use.
Yeah, and the thing of it is different drones you can get, like thermal imaging drone, you can get those and you can do roof inspections and building inspections and all kinds of things.
Well, yesterday I got hooked on this Enterprise, and I shouldn't have looked at it.
That new
God,
Enterprise, the
yeah.
new Enterprise Dual.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah.
hooked on that son of a bitch. I saw the price.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, what an aircraft that is.
But that's all I really need. You know what I mean? If I'm going to do something, I saw I would need.
Yep.
So, like I say, that's my year plan right now to figure out what I want to do. Take my time doing it, and once I can get it set up the way I want to do it, then maybe I can get done and get out of this shit.
You're only here once, so go for it.
Well, the key
Oh,
is
I know that.
the key is the contacts.
Right.
Rob's gearing up right now to do some commercial work himself.
Yep. So, yeah, you might as well do something you like to do instead of something you don't want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you can only do so many wheelchair wheelies, and Rob had decided he had to move on from that.
Yeah.
He had to step it up. He had to step it up, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. My unicycle wasn't going so well.
Yep.
I know that's right. But I tell you, that Enterprise comes with a lot of stuff, boy.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It comes
all
with a strobe. I've owned two Enterprises. I owned the Zoom and I owned the Duo at one time. And they come with speakers, and those speakers are loud. You can talk into your controller and they can hear you like 100, 200 yards away.
Right.
And you got the spotlight, you got the strobe lights. I mean, there's all
All that
kinds.
stuff, yeah. So I figured that if you get that, and, the package that has the batteries, extra batteries, all that.
Fly more
Pay
pack.
about what? Yeah, you probably what, $8,000. All said and done.
No,
75.
you can get into that for about 4,000.
Okay.
That's with the extra batteries and everything. And it is, see, what's nice about the Enterprise in your case, Chris, is it comes with like a GPC hard case already cut out, and everything sits right in there, and you just snap the lid shut and you're on your way.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
Yep.
One
but then-
shop stop.
But then next year they bring out a new model.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
That's the only bad part.
Rob's in the middle right now. He's bought a bunch of drones to do this commercial job, and he's got to have custom cases made for each one of them.
Wow.
If you can buy it with the custom case already made by the manufacturer, what a way to go,
Yep.
Like-
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted mine all stackable and interlockable.
Yeah. Interlocking, stacking.
Yeah, I could have bought standard cases, but it was my choice to go for the ones I wanted.
Yep.
Well, the only reason I even thought about, the reason I saw that because I started watching 51 Drones had this video about the Enterprise,
Right.
and it kind of clicked my, I've been thinking about it, what I want to do, and he just kind of clicked a couple gears,
Oh, did you order one, Chris?
No, I ain't ordered one yet. No, I probably won't. I probably won't buy one. I don't know until I'm ready. Until I'm ready.
The thing of it is with the Enterprise drone that you're talking about buying, if you were to buy it, Chris, and you decide it didn't work for you, there's a big market for them. People will buy them right off you. Because my Enterprises, when I decided to sell them, they just went bang. They were gone.
Right.
Where,
Here's my question,
there-
Chris.
there's some drones you buy, you might sit with them for a while and see if you can't find somebody that wants them. But the Enterprise drones, since they're pro consumer, in other words, professional or consumer, they go fast.
I'll be back now. 2 seconds.
Okay, Rob. The
So I guess my question,
I lose
Chris,
you
would
down
be,
for
what are you
you.
planning to do with the drone? Like, what are you looking to do?
Well, probably I know a lot of realtors and contractors that I know a lot of
building inspection.
building inspections. You
Roof
know, I know
inspection.
a lot of police departments that
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so he has the capabilities, with his background and everything. Probably just the contacts alone and police departments, he might get calls, to come out and assist or do something,
team and all that. So that's a risk.
Very nice. That'd be
We'll
cool.
go from there.
Well, you'd be providing a
Yeah,
service
lose you.
that in more and more is in demand.
Well, I figured, I said, well, I keep saying to myself, well, if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you and
And I
Mason,
enjoy aviation.
you and Mason could get into it on the ground floor and have your own company built up and with your contacts, that's the way to go.
Hold on. Well, that's what I'm saying, Mason's got some issues that I want to keep it. Well, he's going to be around me anyway, so. But we might as well do a business together where I can keep an eye on it,
Yep. Yep. I do know. That's very important that he has the direction from a seasoned veteran like yourself,
Well, I made it very clear to my wife, I will not throw him to the wolves. I don't give a shit what, as long as I'm living.
There's a lot
Believe
of
me.
people out there take advantage of it.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But if they do, they're gonna reap the wrath. I guarantee it.
Papa Bear is going to rise up to the occasion.
You just don't know.
Well,
Yes,
that-
sir.
That's
Go ahead.
I think you're on the right path there.
I come so close last week to buying an Enterprise.
Oh, did you?
This had to
Yeah.
be an investment.
But I ended up getting the Inspire with an aftermarket thermal camera.
Yeah.
I would not get that unless I got a return on my money.
Now, Rob, what I think you should buy is one of those Reaper drones, a Predator or a Reaper.
The big one.
I think
God, yeah,
Rob ought to just
I
buy
was
me a
looking
big
at
ass
the
Dually.
is it the K1s? The
Hey,
like the big wing thing?
oh yeah. Vertical takeoff and landing.
Yes, that's it.
Hey Hugh,
Yes, sir.
maybe we can get Rob to buy us all big black dually diesels. What color you want? I like a black
Yep, black's good. Actually, I kind of like silver. Silver's nice.
one. You want a silver? There you go.
Silver,
Well,
yeah.
Rob, we just put our order in.
Christmas is coming, Rob.
What color
we-
wheels?
Hey, we ain't proud.
No, gotta have black wheels.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I need
yeah.
a drone launcher in the back. A drone
Yeah.
I
launcher.
know. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
white one with white wheels. I do.
There you go.
There you go. You order yours.
I
Order
bet
two
you,
of us.
I bet you get a better deal on 3 of them, Rob.
Yes, sir. And you
I
can
will if
put
you're
Welsh
paying,
Rob- Hey,
Bob.
look. Hey, look. And you can put Welsh Rob Enterprises on them, and we'll just showcase them over here in Canada. We'll be represented all over the world.
That's it.
No, Rob is now broke.
Oh, we shut that down quick, did you?
Welcome to
Denied.
my world, Rob.
Oh my goodness. That's all right. We're dreaming
Well,
big. That's all you gotta do. Dream big.
At least you got toys, Rob. That's okay.
Yeah, you are.
I said, at least you have toys.
Yeah. At least I'll die happy.
That's right.
Well, of course, now the other thing as well is I've gone and bought all this lot, and there's a law now if these lot don't come with C ratings, by the end of next year, you won't legally be able to fly them most places across Europe.
What are C
What?
ratings? What's that?
It's like the class. It's basically like the under 250 gram, and then the 252.
Probably 25 kilograms.
No.
The commercial side, the bigger ones.
Yeah, no, it's like there's 3. It'll be like the Mini, the Maverick range, and then the Inspire range. There's 3 different
Okay.
ranges, and they got to have certificates on them from the factory stating what class they are.
Oh, goodness.
And then if they're not classed, then legally you're not supposed to fly them.
Yeah, but don't you think, Rob, that the manufacturers, like especially DJI, let's say you own an Inspire and there's a class for that, they'll be more than likely to send you a certificate saying it's that class.
Apparently it's built into the serial number,
Hmm.
I think.
Well, it probably
This is
is.
what I
Probably
believe.
is, but I think, Rob, what they can do is they can send you a certificate that you keep with that drone that has the serial number and it's added with the C.
I know a lot of people are saying, don't go off buying this new Maverick if it doesn't come with that rating, because if you want to stick to the laws in the UK and Ireland, UK and Europe,
Yeah. Well,
that by
I
the
would
end
be
of
I would be a
2022
betting man that these major companies like DJI, that little law isn't going to stand up when they can figure out a way around it to send you a certificate that you keep with that drone
yeah.
has the serial number and then has a C next to it.
So, Rob, you're talking about a C2 aircraft, and that's less than 2 kilograms.
Yes.
Actually, it says takeoff weight of 4 kilograms, maximum takeoff weight.
Yeah. You're looking it up, are you?
Yep.
Do you understand it a bit more than I do? That it ends at the end of 2022?
June 2022. So there's open categories: A1, A2, A3. Yeah, here I'll show you guys. There's a chart.
I'm on about drones which you've bought now, which haven't got that on them.
Pardon me?
Yeah, that's it.
So there's what you can do with them. There's the size, the categories, training required. That's well, I guess it must be changing. Anyway, yeah. Things to think about, eh?
Yeah, I gotta look into it all.
Yeah, because Rob, I can't believe that the price of some of the drones out there,
Exactly.
especially that kind of thing, that they're just going to say you can't fly them anymore.
Yes.
There'd be a revolution, you know?
Yeah.
No, I think what they're doing is they're grandfathering in drones that are under 2 kilograms.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, over here in the States is our classification is up 250, then it's under 55 pounds, then over 55 pounds is the third class.
Yeah. Because we can pretty much fly our minis pretty much anywhere within reason. We're allowed over people and buildings and all that lot.
Yeah, I think Hugh, isn't it about the same thing over there?
It's less restrictive here.
But then once you go above the 250, then you gotta stay
Yep.
50 meters
It's
away.
it's the same here in the States, except you still have to follow drone laws. You still have 400 feet height. Okay, that's the max.
Yeah, we got that all the way through.
You can't fly within the exact perimeters or within or obstruct aircraft and landing patterns and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know? But as far as all the other restrictions, oh, and you also, you know, have to have line of sight for 3 nautical miles and that kind of thing. With you have to have strobes on it during certain periods of the daytime. You still have to get permits for certain things, but
Yeah.
it's less restrictive. But if you're doing it commercially, you're going to run into areas where you're still going to have to permit for some things. you know?
Yeah.
And I think it more or less, it isn't necessarily to restrict you. It's just to make sure that identify you as you know what you're doing and to make sure that they know what you're doing.
Which is what I'm going through now is my A2COF, I think it is.
Oh, are you doing training or something, Rob?
Yeah.
Are you taking a course?
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah, then I'll be doing the further one up from that as well, then, which is basically like your 107, I think.
107, yep. Which is what Roger's taking. The advanced is the Canadian version of the 107.
Mm.
Although in Canada, Hugh, from what I understand of what you guys have been saying is you can do commercial work, not have the advanced license, but you cannot fly as close and you cannot do a lot of things that you can with an advanced license.
That's correct.
Yeah, we can fly our minis for commercial work under a remote ID, which is an online course. It is only cheap, but then you got to have public liability insurance.
Insurance, yep.
But if you go over 250 grams, then it's a whole different
Yeah.
ball game.
You know, it's funny. We used to have public liability insurance for drones in Canada. I did a couple of years ago, and then they actually removed that requirement, which I thought was kind of strange.
Well, I think they left it up to 2 things. One is you as a commercial pilot, do you want to assume all liability? Or if your client is on the hook because he hired you to do something, then he's going to require you to have insurance. And so I think they're just letting the market kind of push it one way or the other. Now, as a commercial drone pilot in the United States, I'm a 107 pilot. I have to individually register every one of my drones,
Yeah, so do I.
which is no big deal. It's $10 and it lasts for 3 years, 2 years, something like that. And I cannot just fly under, you know, some of them you could have a number for as a hobbyist, You can put that same number on all your drones,
Yeah.
but not if you're a commercial pilot.
Hugh, are you any good with Tinkercad?
I've done some stuff with Tinkercad.
When I just a quick one.
Mhm.
When I design something in Tinkercad and then put it into Cura
hmm
and obviously slice it onto my memory card into my printer, it's trying to print the speed at 900 odd instead of 100, and
It's trying to print what?
the speed of the print.
Oh, okay. I know nothing about that stuff.
So instead of it being at 100%, which is normal, mine tries going at 900 odd percent. The thing is like nearly coming off the sideboard. And
Yeah, that wouldn't be a function of Tinkercad.
yeah, I can't seem to.
Because the Tinkercad has nothing to do with your printer, right? It's
No.
just describing the object. Now, what you may want to check is that you have the scale correct, like millimeters versus centimeters or whatever.
Yeah, and I have.
Okay, well then that yeah.
Even my printer starts off in the wrong place.
Yeah. Is it just the one design that's doing that?
A few here and there.
Oh, that's weird. Yep. No, sorry, I have no advice.
I was just wondering if it was something I was doing wrong.
I don't know. Not in Tinkercad, I don't think.
Yeah, because earlier on I thought my printer was, breaking down, but it wasn't. It was the actual file, which comes straight from thing. Oh.
Rob's a busy man with many irons in the fire.
Doesn't stop.
Well, you've said before that you just keep really busy.
But yeah, of course we've got the websites as well. So we've increased a couple more of them. Still the same stuff, but just more websites, more chance of people catching you.
Sure.
And of course it's more to maintain.
Yeah, it's a competitive market, that's for sure.
Yeah. You see people come in it, they'll try and undercut everybody, and then 6 months they're gone. Am I using Cura? Price starting at 972. Yes, I know you can adjust it. But then where the printer starts off, Kim, it normally starts off, once it starts printing, the left corner closest to you, lays down the first line and back, and then does it start. Now it's starting up at a rapid speed and going along the bottom and trying to start. And it's not centering. Hey, Mike. Sorry I missed you.
Yeah, Mike's new to the channel.
Yeah, I'm just looking up his channel now.
He's friends with Maddie.
Oh, nice. We won't hold that against him.
Results. Check your channel up in the chat, please, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead and post a link in the chat of your YouTube page, your channel.
Yeah, it must be Kim. Strange. Is there any others you know like Tinkercad? Or Cat?
He says,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blender.
Oh, I got Blender.
It's complicated though.
Yeah.
Big learning
Yeah.
curve. Yeah, I like Tinkercad for simple things. It's quick and
Yeah,
easy to use.
it is.
Hey, mama.
Well, I'll be back in a bit, guys. I got
Okay,
a couple things to do.
Yeah,
I'll try
cool.
to catch you in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm down here at
All right.
the Dulles Air Museum.
oh,
Yep. Dulles Airport.
oh boy. So how much further you've got to go there, Chris?
Oh, not far. About 17 miles.
Now, do you have to make 2 trips there today?
Yeah, I gotta come back to the same place. Yeah.
Hey, Gaffer.
Which is fine. I don't mind as long as I'm going to the same place.
Yeah.
When you do get
If
a
I'd have
channel,
known.
Mike. Sorry.
I would have left earlier, but can't get loaded the night before, so
When you do get a channel, Mike, give us a shout and we'll all subscribe to you.
Hey, Gaffa, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're all here. Please hit the like button. We're all here. Roger is at the dentist, and he may be back in time to join us. But Roger will be on tonight at 6:00 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. That would be 11:00 p.m. in UK.
fair ball here.
Yep, Kim is here. He's chatting away.
Good morning, fair ball.
He said you were ugly, Chris.
That's fine. It gonna hurt my feelings.
You've been called a lot worse than that, right?
Oh,
Chris?
I've been called a lot worse, buddy. Yes, sir. Sticks and stones may break my bones. All right, what's this jackass doing?
Yeah, I got 2 ships yesterday. I might be able to get another one today, but I really should go out and mow the lawn. Not my favorite thing to do, but I am blessed enough that I have a John Deere 0-turn, so all I do is just sit my fat ass in the seat and drive around. But because I don't know, between you and I, Rob, my knees and my back are getting so bad, it's like I hobble around, and if I didn't have that 0-turn, man, it would be difficult. Because I have a self-propelled Toro that you got to walk behind. That would just kill me.
Yeah, I know.
You need to get one of those kind that they got those by itself. You got those skids. You put your feet on. You stand behind.
Yep. But to see, it's just standing. After a while, I've got to.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got one of those 4-wheeled things, electric. You can ride around on.
Right.
Golf cart.
It's in the garage, and so like if I go out and have to weed whack or something, I'll ride it to a location and weed whack around the fence or whatever. And periodically, I just got to go over and sit down.
Got you.
Hey JD, how you doing?
Hey, JD.
Hey, JD, how are you?
Well, in a bit, I'll come over and tow you around with my wheelchair.
Yeah, Gaffa. Roger's not here to tell everybody, but please hit the like button.
Yeah, Paul, we'll make a little trailer. I'll pull you along in my wheelchair.
There you go.
Cause some
Yeah.
havoc on them ships for both of us.
Well, that's the thing is I go down there, pull right up where I usually am able to find a space, and then I got everything loaded in the back of the towel. Put the back up, and I got a wooden stool that I take out of there and put it in front of the Tahoe and take off and fly the ship and come back and put everything back in the Tahoe and come back home. You know,
Yeah,
I try to keep it simple.
yeah, same as me.
But Mia's getting a little bit older. Some days she feels better than others, and she'll jump right in. Other days I have to. I made
Lift it up.
this. I made this a step up for her, so I have to put it down on the ground in front of the door, and up she goes. You know,
You know, how old is she now?
she's about 11.
And you had her from a pup?
No, I rescued, or she rescued me about three and a half years ago.
Oh wow!
She was found on the streets of Detroit.
Oh my God!
We don't know if she was a bait dog or if she was trained as a fighting dog. Because
Holy
she's
crap.
part
Pitbull.
pit bull, and she has a scar. It's healed over, but you can still see the fur is a little different from about the corner of eye all the way down to her mouth, and then over on this side she got a scar right there.
It's just wrong, isn't it?
Yep.
Some people are more animals than the dogs.
Well, yeah, you know, and I think that if you mistreat an animal for no good reason other than you're just a sick bastard, that you ought to be taken out and shot. Myself.
Yeah.
Who is that football player that got in a bunch of trouble fighting dogs? and
Fighting
killing
dogs,
them?
yeah. I'm thinking of his name.
Yeah, I can't think of it. It's been a few years.
Yep.
He had a big bunch of trouble, but he came back. He quit and came back and got back in the NFL.
Yep, Mike, you're right. There's nothing like the love and attention you get from an animal. Dog.
It's
And
not.
in Hugh's case, it's his cat. He just
Uh,
cat. And
but you always see mine everywhere with me.
yep, your little pupper dog. Yep.
Yeah, she's actually in the room today because the missus is in.
Well, that's what happens at Hugh's house. You know, when his wife's home, Annabelle's gone. When the wife's not home, Annabelle.
Yeah, she bounces back and forth
Yep.
with both of us. She do,
Yep.
depending what I'm doing.
And you know, the funny thing about Mia is she's always like, if I get out of her sight, she wants to know where I am all the time. She just,
Yeah,
um,
yeah. But we take our dog everywhere.
yeah. Mia goes everywhere with me. Even if I go get a haircut, she's got to go inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't believe in just having a
It-
dog and
As you can see, I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, but
some people keep them in cages in their house, don't they, and things. I
Well-
don't agree with none of that.
the thing of it is they call them crate trained, and some of them are crate trained, and they'll leave the door open. But an animal, depending upon their attitude, are used to being a burrow animal, and they're used to having their own little space, you know. And it's called they see it as their safe space. But as far as having one confined all the time, nah, I'm not that way either.
Dogs are pack animals. They're used to
Yeah, Gaffer,
being
you're
around
completely
as a-
right.
Yep, that's right, Gaff. I agree. Well, Chris, you're making some time now, buddy.
Oh yeah, won't be long. This only problem in this next row is gonna be tight as hell that I
Oh,
gotta get
really?
on.
I can tell by the surrounding, there's a lot of trees in that area, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to a nice neighborhood, but to get there, they got to turn one of roundabouts, and I got to go to the right.
Oh,
I'm busting up something.
Chris, just out of curiosity, your truck, does it have to be inspected by mechanics every so
Oh, yeah.
often?
Yeah.
How often?
They look at them every 30 days, but I think they do 6-month inspections.
Yeah, we got to do them every 6 weeks over here.
well,
That's pretty good.
you have certified mechanics on standby, right, Chris?
Yeah, we got in-house mechanics to take care of our trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that's an owner operator, and he has to have his tractor inspected every year or every 6 months. Something like that.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
Hi,
Is that
David.
Donders?
Hi, Paul. Hi, Rob. Hi, Dave. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
Donders.
Hey, buddy.
He said, my name ain't Donders. My name is Dave.
Gaffer, I think we should actually do away with the paedophile register. There should be no need for it. An animal cruelty register, yes, every need for it, but a paedophile register, there should be no need for it, because once they find one, there should be one less in the world, in my opinion.
Shoot him right on the spot. Yep.
Hallelujah. Right. So hell, we get rid of government then. That'd be all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
David,
video
how-
this morning, David.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I don't know if you've caught it through social media, but our family appears to have caught it from somewhere.
Oh,
Lindsay tested
really?
positive over the weekend,
Oh,
and
really?
PCR test came back positive as well.
Oh,
I came back negative on both my tests. So
Well, Lindsay?
Lindsay's positive, and she's got a cough and it's like a head cold she's got.
She all right, though?
Yeah, she's fizzing and fuming at the people at work. Hi, AC Drone, Gaffer, Mike, Kim,
Got the flu.
JD. It's like a head cold she's got, but
Yeah.
her
She's
PCR
had both
test,
jabs, yeah?
yeah, we're both double jabbed.
Oh,
Well, that just proves that even if you've had the jab, you still can get the minor symptoms or
Still get the symptoms,
test
yeah.
positive. And
It just
well,
doesn't put you in hospital.
yeah,
even though she's all right, wish her my best, David.
Will do, Rob.
yep. And I'm sure Lynn would tell you the same thing. But see, that's the problem is that even if you are gotten the vaccinations, if you get it, you can still transmit it, right?
Apparently,
So who knows?
if you've got the double vaccination, you don't transmit it so easily.
Right.
Now,
It can be
Saying that,
done.
our case backs it up, because I've been in close contact with Lindsay since her last negative. You know,
Right. But I mean, if you haven't been jabbed and you get in contact with somebody that has it, you can then transmit it
Yeah.
through you to somebody that hasn't.
But the chances of you getting it now are pretty sky high, aren't they?
Well, I've tested negative twice now.
Over how many days?
The 2 days since Lindsay started with her symptoms, I've continued to pass tests, one of which is a PCR.
Now that she's been vaccinated and tested positive, does she have to quarantine for the 14 days again?
It's 10 days now.
10 days. Okay.
10 days. Yeah. And I'm lucky. I only have to quarantine for 9 days, or I pass a PCR test. Well, I passed the PCR. So in theory, I could go out. But I don't know how that works in practice. There you go.
I'm only laughing at what thing put in.
So your son is staying away, I take it?
Well, he's got a new girlfriend. He was staying away anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Always some
like
good
that.
comes out of it. Always some good comes out.
Actually, no, he's supposed to be in the Western Isles this week, so he took a quick PCR through work, and he's off to the what do you call it, Harris and Lewis and Euston, all those where they make the good whiskey. I got to fly at the weekend though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The weather cooperated and everything. And
Just long enough on Saturday to fly. I
watched your video twice this morning,
Yep.
and I still can't think what it was. I can remember seeing Spider coming out through having a nose out.
What you're saying is my videos are memorable. Cheers, Ron.
Normally, I can remember the ones with the dolphins, but today was particularly good.
Today was Dalchurn Bridge up behind Newton Moor. There was a bit of diary and a bit of
that's
history. in
right. You had all the information about where the houses used to be and the people.
Yeah.
And all that. Yes, that's why I. Yeah. Where did you find all that out to?
Huh?
Where did you find
It's
all
never
that?
been
out?
easier to find the information. It's on notice boards and the internet.
I didn't know.
A bit of both. Yeah, there's a notice board, I think, in the video. Some of it I read from there. And so on.
Yeah,
and so
where it
on.
gets tricky Ricky here, buddy. The tricky Rick.
But, I lost my thread. I was going to say something. Can't remember.
Oh, I messed
Yeah,
up.
I'm sorry.
No, it was Rob. I was
David.
flying. That's what it was. I was flying. Yeah.
Tricky Ricky, here we go.
I did some low-level stuff.
here's the roundabout that he calls it tricky.
Yeah, because I gotta get bastard.
See, it wasn't me
Roundabouts are
that time,
easy.
David.
Roundabouts are easy, aren't they, Rob?
Yeah.
Unless you're driving a great big oversized truck load.
They're even easier with a big truck.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to argue with you, are they?
No. And he was only taking the first exit anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have
You don't know
even
how to
slowed
do it.
down.
Anyway, about this flying. I flew out about head height over the river, did a sweep across the bridge, and then turned and flew up the river at head height. And I got a fair distance away, and it started losing altitude. So I thought, out of here, because I was only about 1.5 meters up to start with, or 2 meters maybe. So no, I'm going up.
Well, you seen it on the camera or seen it on your height?
I was watching the height.
Yeah.
On the.
Oh, you were watching your
instruments.
statistics. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
So I quickly decided to go up, but I enjoyed the flight. I've never gone that low above water before. It was interesting. It was good fun until it decided it wanted to lose, so it lost the first click on the gauge. I think it's 10 centimeter clicks, aren't they? So it lost the second one. I reached for the control to push it forward, and when it was on its third, it went up. Now, none of that game.
Well, you know what what I find is tricky when I fly over water, depending upon the wind and the direction and the speed, you could be just hovering just fine. The next thing you know, it's going down, down, down. You got to bring it back up again.
Yeah.
Why is that then? Good, just curious.
Well, I thought because the waters I fly are all clear, and I was just wondering if there was something happening on the surface, that instead of the surface, it was seeing the bottom and descending to get to the right height. Which means, in my case, if the water had been 5 feet deep, I might have been in trouble.
Yeah, but it doesn't do that, does it? Because if you're stood on a mountain and you go up 400 foot, it'll stay. It don't go down the mountain.
No, it doesn't go down, no. But when you're traveling slowly, I don't know. That's the whole thing. I don't know
I was just curious, yeah.
Why it descends over water. But I've seen it happen to me too many times for it to do it. And then Paul's saying the same thing.
Yeah, I was just curious why.
Yeah. I've not really looked into it, but that's the only thing I can think of. Something happens at the water surface, and instead of that barrier reflecting the signals back, the
the sensor, the
bottom of
sonar,
it
and all
does. Yeah. Uploading a video same time I'm on here. See if the connection craps out.
that.
Yeah.
So this morning I've been not doing a great deal. Hello. Somebody's choking through.
Oh, man.
What's the weather like with you then, David?
I'd take you a picture, but I don't have a waterproof camera. I should tell you what.
I'm
the
just
weather's
wondering
like.
because Chuck has landed in Scotland, haven't he?
Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting up, but I've let him know what the situation is, but I suppose I should update him on the results. Hi, Kim.
Hey, Ball, what's up?
Is he making an appearance?
Yeah, and he still said you're ugly.
I don't care. This
So,
a tight ass road here, buddy.
Where's Roger today?
He's at the
Dentist.
dentist.
Dentist. How's the fuel by you, Rob?
What fuel?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sell you some. I've got some.
There's people already trying to sell it for ridiculous prices.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's all right up here so far.
Oh no, it started Friday night, I think it was. Yeah, Friday night. All the BPs around us, well, where we are, Newport, down past Cardiff, all the BPs have all closed.
Wow.
All the Tesco's. The ones which did have fuel were only allowing you £10. £10 worth at a time.
That's not very much fuel.
No, 2
That's
gallon.
even less for us.
Well, how much is a liter over there?
Well, £10 about 2 gallons in it, give or take.
Wow.
It's about £5 a gallon.
Yeah, roughly.
Hey, Paul, if I do it right, I could probably get me a grant. Don't have to spend my money.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Use
So
the-
far, so good up here. There's been no recordings of idiots, filling their tank and then driving to the next station to put a pound's worth in, and so on and so forth. But,
Oh,
and when we drove past, there was, of all the big stations we saw and could see into the pumps, I only saw one with a yellow, no fuel
yeah.
thing, and that was probably because that particular tank was empty rather than
Yeah.
anything else.
No, all I was just saying, like, shop only open.
But
So,
there was a lot of hoo-ha about we haven't got that many BP stations. And there's a lot of hoo-ha about BP pulling out and this, that, and the other, and what have you. And I bet you people are glad now because it does seem to be mostly the BPs and the Tesco's. Oh, obviously, we've got a big Tesco's, but
Well, I would imagine you in the UK, you don't drive great distances on an average every day, right?
Some people do, but I
some
don't think it's
people
as
do.
prevalent as you guys know.
I mean, there's a lot of people here that drive 60, 70 miles to work, 60 or 70 miles back from work.
Yeah. See, I used
Around
to
the
do
London
that.
area, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
It's nothing for them, like.
Well, a lot of people down in if you like the commuter belt drive 70 to 100 miles and jump on a
Yeah.
bloody tube train or train to get into the centre. I mean, I've done the commute into London on a train when I was at High Wycombe, and I had to go into MOD. I hated it. Absolutely hated it.
I suppose even down here, like a 50 mile, to your job is not something which you think, oh my God, that's such a way. It's
I did 60 odd miles there and 60 odd miles back
yeah.
every day for 15 years. And it, didn't really
I
think
thought,
of
yeah.
it.
Well, that sucks, especially if we can only buy 10 pounds at a time of fuel.
Yeah.
Well, I do. In a situation like this, given the fuel and that, I'd probably just tell work I'll work from home, because that's what I used to do a lot as well. Towards the end there, especially.
Yeah. Does this kind of a situation happen very often over there, or no?
No, we had a strike
Oh,
or something back in 2000, was it? I think.
Oh, there was a big fuel shortage. 20 years ago. 4.55 litres, I think you might find, Gaffer,
Yeah.
in our gallons. Yeah. Where was I?
Yeah.
Come on.
20 years ago, we had a big
There was a
shortage.
big thing, and there was a
Tanker drivers, wasn't it?
Yeah, the tanker drivers were on strike, but they were also talking about they were blockading refineries, and they were talking about bringing fuel rationing back in. Then they got it sorted. But you probably won't remember this, Rob, but in the late 70s, there was it'd be from 76 onwards.
I was born in
76.
75.
Yeah, 76 to 78, there was fuel problems, and they actually did issue ration books at that time, ready for use. It got that bad. That was
Wow.
the big fuel crisis in the 70s.
yeah. 70s was a fuel situation all over the world, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at a Mazda electric car we are.
Because before the fuel crisis, Rob, we used to get gasoline here at 19 cents a gallon.
Yeah, that's why you had them 7, 8, 9 litre cars. I can never understand the way you would have like a 7 or 8 litre car and only get 200 horsepower out of them. It's just,
Yep.
I go fish.
And then once you souped them up, then it's like, oh my God.
oh yes.
I had a 65 Chevy Malibu with a Hurst 4-speed with tri-power on top and a turbocharger. And I tell you what, I only kept that car for about a month, and I decided I was going to kill myself, because every time I stopped at a stoplight, everybody wanted to race you. And that car, I had great big tires on the back, and that car would spin them tires and start doing the side slide because of the crown of the road. And I said, I'm going to kill myself with this thing. That was back in my young and dumb years, I'm still dumb, but not so young.
And there's us with our 650cc Fiats.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that
Hi, Paul.
Bell ended up with 1,100 horsepower. Hey,
Wow.
Paul Hodges.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
I've only got a few minutes and I got to leave.
Well, it's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, well, I got the sign put up. Well, I got my school run done. I got the sign up, but I had to go to the bank, get some money because I got to pay for the driver's medical. So I didn't know how long it was going to be, but I got driver's medical in 3/4 of an hour. So,
Okay.
so we're just.
You still got to fly today?
No, I flew yesterday.
Okay, so you took care of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all done. Yeah. I got it signed in London. I got to pull down too, right? So anyways, I just, yeah.
Roger, last we heard was waiting to go into the dentist, but that was about an hour ago, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Chris is getting ready to make his first drop of the day, and then he's got to come back again. And of course, here's some clown with a car with the door open.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at the job site now.
Yeah, but what is that your escort in front of you, or who's that?
Oh no, that's just a knucklehead going to the bathroom.
he's peeing on your job site.
It's fine, me. I'm ready to do it too. Leave my mark. Let me go and see what these jackasses gonna do. Because I'm gonna drop this shit. Be back.
Okay. So, Paul, the kiddies behaved themselves this morning?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I got 2 boys. I'm gonna write them up. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I've had enough of it. I even stopped the bus once en route there, and they're all sitting there looking at me. Why we stopped here? I think there's a problem with sitting down. So, anyways, I was what blocking at say 2 blocks from the school, and so anyways, they before I got to school, where is the freaking kid? They're right to the boys. They're brothers. And they're right back in the aisle. So I just hell with it. I'm tired of dealing with them. I'll just write them up.
Yeah.
The worst thing about it, Mom works at the school, and Dad is there to pick them up when they drop them off. So I've talked to both of them both times, and nothing seems to get done. Probably one of those kids that never get disciplined, right?
Yep.
So I just
My kid wouldn't do that. Yeah.
no. Yeah, right.
Well, do you have cameras on the inside?
No, not on my bus, but there is some buses we can use that do have cameras.
That'd almost be worth it just for you to get one of those dash cam cameras and just stick it up there,
Yeah, here, yeah. So, well, we'll see. Yeah, I just had too much stuff to sit down and write them up this morning. So when I get back this afternoon before I do my run, I'm gonna write them up and hand it
How
in.
do you go and talk to the principal and?
No, what I do is I write it up, give it to my boss, and they send it to STS, which is a student transportation system.
Yeah.
Then they turn around, send it to the school, to the principal, and then and it also goes to the parents. So anyways, they just
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, how old would they be?
7 or 8, somewhere around there. They're rambunctious boys, right?
Wild kids. Yeah.
It's okay if I only had to say, sit down once just to remind them, I'd be okay with it. But you got 3 or 4 times, and Christ, I'm only going 10 blocks, right? So, right back. Hello.
Well, it looks like Chris got it sorted out.
It's good.
So, David, you're going to be doing your editing all week long and then heading out again on the weekend, or does this put a crimp in your travels?
Yeah, Lindsay's what do you call it? Got to stay isolated until.
So she's not supposed to leave the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, sorry to hear that, but at least we know you're not going to get sick.
Yep.
Yeah. Paul, David's wife is in quarantine.
His wife's in quarantine.
Yeah.
What'd you do to her?
I locked her in the cupboard.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're doing it right.
Both of them have had the double jab, but
Yeah.
she's got mild symptoms, and of course she tracks it back. The only place she's been strange is at work, where there's strange people there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just got a phone PSW, not coming till like 3 o'clock. Really? Oh well. I said, well,
Polish
have you been
people.
here before? She says, nope. I said, well, I'll leave you a note, but as soon as you just come in the door, the dogs will be locked up. So it's like, I got to drive school bus
Yeah,
3 o'clock. So,
Yep.
so
Yeah, I got my health aid coming today.
yeah. Well, one day it's 9 o'clock in the morning, next day it's 1, then it's 3, and then or no, can't find anybody today, or just all over the freaking map. I wish I'd get a consistent time.
Yeah.
Just make life a little easier, right? So
So Dave, that means you got to wear underwear and pants today, then, huh?
I got pants on, but I'm not wearing underwear.
Oh.
Too much information, Dave.
Hey, yeah, I didn't.
So Paul, you won't probably get a chance to go out hunting this year, then, huh?
no, I don't think it's gonna happen. I already told my sister I probably wouldn't be out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What'd she think about your new lawnmower?
well, where the lawnmower went, she's all excited about it. So yeah. So, but I already cut the grass, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Next thing you know, she'll be jumping on that baby and flying around there.
Yeah, probably. I got to teach her how to do it. So
That'd be one thing less you'd have to rely on,
yep.
Because actually,
Well, with the new mower, I want to go and have the fun too, right?
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
but those zero turns are fun to operate.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah. So yeah, and I got to learn to operate it better too, right? So
Well, you said you wanted to do some little adjusting on the
control, and yeah, there's a couple of dampeners on that thing too. They might be wore out, eh?
yeah.
They're little mini shock absorbers that are about
Right.
this long on the control, so it's
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're gone, but
Yeah, if
they are,
if you can move the controls just freely, quickly,
yeah,
because the shock absorbers, what they do is when you push on them, they.
Yep. yeah. Well, I was just learning about it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
the regular lawnmower don't have that crap on it. So, and I've been watching a lot of videos and all that kind of stuff and going over the parts list on it and everything else. Actually, I'm getting a delivery for it today. I'm just checking here now with thing there. So I ordered a new belt for it. The belt looks pretty wore out, but it was $138 for the belt, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, the belt is 242 inches long. That's a big belt. Runs
Big
all the
belt.
motor around right at the back and then up. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, well. So the belt's supposed to be here today anyway. So
Well, good.
yeah, it just looks really worn out. It looks like it's not going to last too much longer. Oh, it's a used machine, right?
Sure. Yeah, I was thinking it's almost getting pretty soon. I have to put the bags and the bagger back on my zero turn.
Yeah, this one don't have a bagger, but it's a mulching one, eh?
Yeah, mine. That's what mine does too. But
Yeah,
I
when you get the leaves and crap, right?
yeah, but I can put a bagger on the back and hang the two bags.
Yeah,
I didn't spend the money for the big you know, where you have the trailer, it pulls around with the motor on it and sucks it
Oh
out.
yeah, sucked up the leaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a small pool land. It's got a bagger on it, and but I think what I'll do is I'll go along and I can probably mulch the leaves with that, and then come back with the other one, just back him up the mulch, because it always sometimes while it gets wet, and don't want to suck up very good.
Right. Right.
So, well, you can do it the other one. Just got to go real slow too, right? So,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I'm
we'll
sure
see.
they sell a bagging attachment just for the new one you got.
Oh yeah, they do. They sell them, but quite the thing is going to be 8 feet wide. Then if I, wow, because
You
the
have a
deck on
trailer
it.
for it, Paul?
Yeah. When I bought it, a trailer came with it.
That's good.
But anyways, the deck's 5 feet wide, right?
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
mine,
and funny, up by the trailer, there's one spot I did about 8 or 9 passes to cut the grass. I did it in about 5 with the
yeah,
new one.
see, mine has got just where the exhaust comes out of the deck. It's a tube that goes on.
Yep.
It's slim, and it just goes up, passed along the side, back to the baggers in the back.
Yep.
But you know what? You start filling those bags up, they get heavy.
Oh,
Because
geez,
you're
yeah.
not only picking up grass, you're sucking whatever dust is in there and everything else.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Well, hopefully everything goes good in my thing. $205 for my
Oh, for your exam,
for my driver's medical. Yeah.
so you have to pay that?
Yeah.
I would think the job would pay for that.
Well, they'll pay $100, but they won't pay any more than that, right?
Ah,
But yeah, they're paying for half of it. You know, I don't have a problem with that. Better than me paying the whole thing on my own, right? So,
sure.
oh, good morning, Kim. Didn't see you in there. Sorry. Yeah. But so Roger should be in the office, or is he on his way home yet?
I don't know whether he's on his way home or not. Yeah. I think his appointment was, he came on here at about 8:30 or so and said he was in the office waiting.
So,
So,
yeah. Was it just there for an adjustment on him or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, have you heard from Roger? How's he doing? Or is he on his way back home or?
Anything new in the news? That's for the 27th. Oh, yep, they got it out already. See all the crooks in town, what they did.
They had out in Nebraska or something. They had a Amtrak train derail.
Yeah, that's why I seen the bit in the news, eh?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
it was going from Chicago to Seattle.
Oh, no loss.
Three or four cars derailed, 3 people killed and 30 people injured.
Oh wow.
And it was one of those big silver ones, Dave, you know, the double-decker ones. So the NTSB is out there, National Transportation Safety Board, is out there with 30 agents trying to figure out why, because it was from the pictures of it, it was just a straightaway, you know? So
2
evidently,
seconds, Kim.
I'm guessing the rails gave or something.
Yeah.
Or were tampered with.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss all the fun today. A friend of mine there, he's got that apartment, eh? And
Right.
they give him the keys back today, and gonna start hauling all that garbage out there. And I went by there yesterday, and I think they've added to the pile. But man, oh man, what a mess down there. Apparently, it's even made Facebook. Such a mess down there. So it'd be interesting because it looked like the people were was still there sleeping in the tent yesterday. So
Wow.
yeah, it'll be fun down there. Probably get cops down there and all that
Did you
crap
do
going
any
on.
aerials down there?
Huh?
Did you do any aerials down there?
Yeah, I should bet. We should be down there, but it's windier in hell here right now.
Well, the Inspire, we should handle it.
Yeah, that's true. The problem is, I gotta.
You got things to do. You got a lot on your plate. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not like
Wow.
you're just sitting around twiddling your thumbs like, what can I do now? You know?
Yeah. I should go get Bonnie up and see if she needs to do anything before I leave, because I won't back till about 11 or so, and then sometime I got to go to London, but it's not very far into London. So she said next time you're going to London, pick up the sign. That was there last week. She called this morning and says, "Oh, can you remove that sign? They want it out of there."
Yeah.
So I said, "Okay, I'll go get it." So yeah. Oh well, what can you do?
It's always something, Paul. It's always something.
Something. Yep. Yeah, just trying to find time to do it all. That's the problem, right? So. Oh.
Yep. So how far do you got to go to get your physical?
Oh, it's only, I don't know, 6-7 blocks from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not very far away. Yeah, as long as I bring cash.
What do they do? Just take your blood pressure and heartbeat?
Oh, yeah. Wow. The nurse will do all that stuff. And then they, do the eye chart, and then they'll whisper to see if you can hear them. And, they'll do that. They'll make me piss in a jar.
Stick your tongue out and say, ah.
Yeah. I'll have to piss in a jar, all that kind of stuff. So, but the thing is, going to my doctor, he knows the history on me, right? I don't have to
Sure.
explain it all to him. So
Yeah.
to somebody else, right?
Right.
So that's the only reason I'm paying the extra money, because I could have got it done for about 150, but this complete stranger, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, it also keeps your record straight together,
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, you guys, I got to take off.
Okay, Dave, you enjoy your Garo there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, see you, Dave.
No way. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
see you, Rob.
she's gonna clean everything up and make sure everything's where it should be. And now, will she go get you lunch too, or what?
Well, she's supposed to be cooking. She does. She does a pretty good job of that. But I had groceries coming today, and I had
okay.
a pretty good day coming. So
So
and she's 18. She's just learning how to work. So
she'll put the groceries away for you and everything. And
well, she's gonna put most of them away, I guess.
yeah, okay. All right.
I'll end up putting probably most of the perishables away.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Anyways, guys, I got to run too. So
Okay,
we'll catch
Paul,
you guys.
Dave,
Yep.
Take care,
take
Paul.
care.
Bye. See ya.
Bye, Dave.
Wake up, Paul.
Bye-bye, Paul. Yes, everybody, if you'd please hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I don't know how long we're going to be on here today, because the main event, of course, is Roger. I've got 10 people watching. So,
It's all right. Keeping 10 people amused.
yep. It's a place to hang out and just shoot the baloney. So, David, have you thought about it? Are you going to upgrade at all with your drones or no?
No. Air 2 does it for me.
I didn't know if you were going to move up to the Air 2S or
Nah.
because the other thing I could say about the Air 2S, is one thing, it's damned expensive, but the other thing is, I just love on my Mavic Pro the 1-inch sensor. It opens up a lot more for me for low light, no light, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But even though I've got the A2S, apparently it hasn't got half the capabilities of it.
Yep. But they say that they can unlock some of that stuff, but who knows?
Oh,
So you still got those 2 drones that were replaced? You still got those in the boxes? You haven't taken them out
yeah.
yet?
Yeah, I haven't even taken them out yet.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
maybe what you might want to do is sell those 2 because you got a slew of drones coming.
No, I'm gonna keep them for myself.
Ah,
And they'll go in with a slew of drones as well.
now have you got to buy cases for each of those so they interlock? And
You know, I haven't even given a thought to them too.
sorry to bring that up since you're spending.
I guess I will now.
Compared to the other drones, you don't just throw these 2 into a paper bag and carry them with you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
because
did see Kim.
I know you're trying to keep everything organized and interlocking and everything makes it easier on you. And so I'm thinking, well, you got these other 2 that you haven't taken out of the boxes yet. And so sounds like a custom case there too.
Yeah. No. I think what I'll do though is keep the 2 I've got now for my own sort of fun, personal chuck in the car drones,
Uh-huh.
and keep the others for proper.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so anyway. No.
Oh, Chris is on the move again. He must have dropped his load and heading out.
Heading out.
It does what to your printer, Kim?
Oh wow. Yeah, I've got a program as well which does that, Kim. It's called. Sorry, it's on that computer over there. I don't know.
You know, Rob, that brings up what would we be doing if this was 30 years ago when there weren't any of the electronics that we play with today?
Out on my BMX. Out on my skateboard.
30 years ago today, I probably would have had a sore head being on a Nimrod detachment somewhere.
30 years ago, I'd just be getting married.
There you go.
I'd be a month into marriage, I think. The honeymoon period.
I never could get past the number 7.
What was you doing before there was drones?
All kinds of things. I used to have boats. I used to have snowmobiles. I used to have motorcycles.
I used to have motorcycles. I'm fishing. I like going fishing.
Yeah, fishing. I haven't been
Mike
fishing.
just
for
said fishing.
Yeah. But see, my parents had a house up north that we had a big bass boat with a 70-horse Merc on it. And they had, where you sit up on,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
you go fishing and.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
cool, Kim. Yeah, when you got 5 minutes, Kim, I do want to speak to you about my printer. It's running okay-ish. But it's not right. Morning, Jake Strums.
Hey, Jake, good morning.
Hi, Jakes. Hi, Neil.
Hey, Neil.
30 years ago, he was living on the streets.
Yeah. Got some muskie.
It's like a pike.
Ah, okay. Yeah, hang jigs.
Yeah,
Can't
he
beat it.
likes your shirt, Welsh Rob.
Yeah, I can't beat a bit of Def Leppard. So I got 2 or 3 of them. Same with the Nirvana ones. I seem to buy one shirt and t-shirt, and if it fits all right and I like it, I'll buy a couple more of the same ones.
Very aggressive. Yeah. A hungry pike.
Those muskies can get big. Big muskies. You know, what I could never understand are those guys that go noodling. I don't get that.
That's where they shove their hand in the thing,
Yep,
innit?
yep. They shove their hand down the hole, grab a hold of them, and they pull them out. They pull out
Yeah.
60, 70, 100-pound fish.
Is it catfish? Or,
Catfish, yep,
but I've heard sometimes there's snapper turtles
yep,
or something like that in the holes.
yep. I've never wanted fish that bad. I'm going to stick my hand in a hole and hope that I get bit. I mean, I understand they're probably using welder's gloves taped around their wrist, but no, not me. Does that sound like entertainment to you, David?
Nah.
No, I went fishing last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't be putting my hand in a hole when there was anything like that about Kim. Imagine
The
going
first time
fishing
as well.
for,
Man.
imagine going like fishing for moray eels like that, Rob.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it
Noodling
is.
is big in the southern U.S. I know it is. But you know what? Some of those places they go noodling, there's gators in their waters too.
Yeah. And some people pay to have their arm taken off, don't they?
Yeah.
No, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I went fishing last week and I caught absolutely nothing. I didn't have no bites, I didn't have anything. Which is really unusual.
What, fresh water or salt?
Fresh. River, I went. They were jumping either side.
What do you usually fish for out of that river?
Bream, roach, barbel, just that sort of thing. There's a bit of anything.
Yeah, when I course fished, I didn't concentrate the way some people do on.
Oh yeah, no, I don't
bream.
just go after one species.
Yeah,
Oh, you see people sat there for days, then you carp fishing.
yeah.
Oh, I'd do my nutting, I would.
Yeah. Not, and it's because they've caught fish, but they haven't caught Fred.
Yeah, just-
They've caught all these other mates, but they haven't caught Fred.
Yeah.
So they're waiting for that. I
Waiting
couldn't
for
do
that big one. Yep.
No,
Yeah.
it's the carp fishermen name their fish on the lakes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Wow. They got too much time on their hands.
Well, there's a carp-
honestly, they'll easily sit there for 3 days in a little tent.
Yeah, not even a full tent, really, just a shelter.
Yeah, it's like a little hut thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they take a bed with them and all sorts. So they
Wow.
little alarms. It's not fishing.
And 3 days where they just sat like that, just waiting.
Yeah.
Stuff that. I enjoy fishing and I don't mind not catching, but 3 days and 3 nights is.
They
It's a
come
bit
away
too
happy
much.
though, so I suppose it's all right. Yeah,
Sorry?
they come away happy, so I suppose it's all right.
Well, yeah, soaking wet, freezing cold. Had to put it back.
I always upset carp fishermen because I say, yeah, the only reason they're here is because the monks used to eat them.
Yeah.
Fry it in a bit of butter, it'll taste lovely. It doesn't go down well with carp fishermen. dark birds around a church. Is that a
Ooh.
double meaning, Kim?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that video yet.
It doesn't look like I'm going to be doing any flying for any ships today. The closest ship is down in Detroit, and on the south and on the north, it's way up by Alpena, which is just south of the Mackinac Bridges.
Not as if you know where that is, Rob, right?
Sorry?
I said, nod as if you know where that is.
You know
No.
what I mean, Rob?
What? Sorry?
Rob's not getting our humor.
No, what did you say?
He says it's not as if Rob knows what that is.
No, I said nod as if you know where they are, where that is.
Ah. Yeah, I know where Michigan is in Detroit. But I didn't know where else he mentioned.
Yeah, Jakes. Yeah, that's rearranged, raised its head here again. That the birds aren't real; they're spies.
Here you go. I'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, down here in Detroit, there's a couple of ships down here. Here's where I am. And if you start going up into Lake Huron,
There's one
here's
up
the
there.
closest ship
Yeah.
that's downbound
The
right
Buffalo.
there.
And where do you?
I am down here. And
Ah,
that
okay.
downbound is way up there. And the other ship that is moving around is down here in the Detroit River. And here's where I am right here.
So how far is Detroit from you?
It's about 35, 45, 55, 60, 70, 80 miles. And up here would be 40, 60, 80, 100, about 200 miles. Which is fine. That gives me time to mow the lawn, which I was talking about doing, right?
Hmm. There's a baldy.
I'll have to put my knee braces back on.
No, it's not vacuum.
Yeah, they're not very fast, bald eagles, compared to an FPV. You could fly that.
Yeah, Kim, stay away from a bald eagle nest. You'll be in big trouble, buddy.
But Neil's right. This time of year, it probably would be okay.
I don't know. You just
There'd be nothing in it though.
you wouldn't want to be the odd man out, that's for sure.
No.
Oh, there you go. Mike says he used to work in for GM in the powertrain plant.
Oh.
Yep. The grass doesn't seem to want to take a holiday. My biggest problem I'm looking at is the side. I don't know how the sidewalks are over there in the UK, but here, every about 4 foot, 5 foot or so, there's a section where it's sectioned off. The sidewalk that goes in front of my house. Well, there's a great big tree out here, and it is. Well, here, let me show you.
That's class. It's council ground, though. I think what he's on about, David, isn't he? I think I know what he's on about.
If you can you see that, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
See those squares right there? That's side.
yeah,
See how it's tilting down?
yeah.
You can see the edge here. That's about 4-inch drop here and about a 2-inch raise over there.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of great big pry bars, heavy duty ones. And I'm thinking if I put a piece of wood along this edge of the grass, maybe I could get underneath and pry it up and put like some stone or something underneath it.
Isn't that like your local authorities' problem?
It is and it isn't. They physically they own this tree, but they don't take it down because this tree's climbing up, and as it climbs up,
Yeah.
it's tilting that. They'll come out and replace that and bill me for it.
Oh wow. Because over here, like where your garden stops, which would be this side of it,
Yep.
like there, anything further on is
But see, this is the shadows here, but this side is down about 4 inches. So it's like,
yeah.
and I keep thinking maybe I'd like to try and pry that up, but I'm gonna have to find some additional muscle to give it a shot. But also, if I can pry it up, maybe what I should think about doing is, do I want to put stone underneath there? Do I want to put walmanized wood underneath there or something underneath there to kind of keep it up? I don't know.
No, I don't.
Because if I put stone underneath there, David, wouldn't it just push the stone down into the ground again and continue on?
I have no idea, but I do know that if we did something like that, you'd never get the council to do anything again on your footpaths.
Yeah.
But it's within the plot of land that we supposedly own, but you give that area, the road and the path, over to it's the council's responsibility. Like they're responsible to supply water, electric. And
Yeah, I have to
sewerage.
I have to maintain that boulevard and everything, but legally I do not own that boulevard or anything. It's like when they redid the street, they had to come in and tear everything up, and they put new cement from the sidewalk down to the street. They did that.
So if I was walking down your road on the footpath,
Yep.
every house could have a different footpath effectively because you're maintaining it. You're putting paving slabs down. The next guy's putting stones down. The guy after that's putting tarmac down. The guy after that's used concrete. The guy after that hasn't bothered, and there's a bush growing in it, and that kind of thing.
Well, see here that the sidewalks are all universally the same, but if let's say I hired somebody to take that out, then they would have to put it back to the way it was and level.
Right. Okay.
In other words, I couldn't just take those stones out of there and put gravel in there. No, that would not work.
Yeah. Mike says it's grout mud jacking, which is
never
a
heard
new
of
thing
that.
to me.
Yeah, you hire a company that come in. I've heard of that. What they do is they go underneath the edge, and then they pump in like a cement mix or something like that, and it raises them up, and then they stop, and then it cures. But I can't imagine what that would cost either. Somebody come out here with a.
Well, it's 15 to 25 quid a bag. I was looking what it was, and I got an advert for the stuff, so that was close enough to give me what I knew. Not Neil's telling you something, yeah, but is that not Canada rather than USA?
What's that? He has to pay for water run offs. Is that sewerage or drainage?
Yeah, oh yeah, I pay sewer.
Well, we effectively play
sewer,
sewage
don't we? Yeah.
and water.
Sewer and water all together. Yep.
But once the council have adopted the road, they do the paths as well as the road over here, at least up here, anyways. USA, Michigan.
Oh dear me.
Well, it's
Yeah, it's getting on.
yep, it's getting on, and I'm thinking we're gonna say goodbye to all our company. David, are you gonna be on with Roger tonight, do you think?
What time's Roger likely to be on? 10,
He's
11
not-
o'clock our time.
He's
That's
probably on 11
Six-
o'clock your time.
6 o'clock is your time. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I'm up and about, I'll come on.
okay. And Rob, you're always welcome on.
Yeah,
his-
yeah. It depends if I'm up and about.
Yeah,
My
Yep.
sleeping habits have changed. I seem to be up much earlier now.
yeah, that's what well, as I get older, I do more of the little midnight runs to the bathroom.
Oh
And,
yeah, just a couple of months ago I was a right now owl hawk.
Yeah,
You know.
yep. Okay, everybody, thanks for being here. We'll
See you all later.
time.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Yeah, pleasant to meet you, Mike.
Yep. And have a great day, and we'll see you all again soon. Remember, tonight at 6 o'clock, Roger, Canadian Drone Hub, tonight. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for everybody, and have a good day.
I went over to see my